Thanks for joining us. I'm Heather Armstrong. Community members from all walks of life joined together for the messages of both the hope and hardship experienced by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. News 19's Dustin Lukey joins us now, having spent the evening at that event. So we know the hope of Dr. King's famous dream, but what about the hardship?
Well, Heather, tonight's featured speaker, Dr. Andre Johnson, used his historical background to illustrate how, while Dr. King is celebrated today, talking about some of his ideas can still get people into trouble. Dr. Johnson used an example of the 1968 speech King gave in the predominantly white city of Grosse Pointe, Michigan, just weeks before his assassination. Fast forward 55 years, Dr. Johnson says King's struggles continue, but so too does his hope.
And whether you're uptown or downtown, urban or suburban, city or rural, religious or non-religious, gay, straight, PhD to no D, from CEOs to mopping floors, you too can be a part of the beloved community. Yes, we can still dream.
Now, Dr. Johnson returns to Viterbo from where he teaches at the University of Memphis, having given this keynote back in 2013. A pastor as well, Dr. Johnson referred to Dr. King as a prophet, saying he spoke truth to power, which often made people feel uncomfortable. But with an audience that included La Crosse city and county leaders, Dr. Johnson said it's still okay to have a dream, understanding the reality that you might run into some uncomfortable situations.
Tensions will come up, but we can still engage each other in the tension. And once we learn how to do that, I think we can move forward and doing wonderful things.
And as we've shared previously, this event tonight also recognizing some of those who do the work amid that tension. Bridget Todd Robbins receiving tonight's MLK Leadership Award for her support of more than 400 young people of color in the community by building relationships. And Naziah McLaurin earning the Linda Lowry Leadership Award and a $500 scholarship for her school and community efforts. And while today's events at Viterbo also included a morning of service and an afternoon of learning, tonight's call to action simply for people to put themselves out there and get to know people from different walks of life, continuing Dr. King's message, Heather, well beyond this one day.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like too much to ask. Sounds like a good thing to take on. All right, thank you, Dustin. If you'd like to see Dr. Johnson's full remarks, you can find that video on the Viterbo Ethics Facebook page, a link to which we will have on our website, wxow.com.